Well, hello everyone. This is Mr. O'Brien. I am a teacher with Duval Virtual Instruction Academy. And today I'm going to talk to you in this video about time management. How to keep your children and students on top of their work, to keep them on pace, and to get everything done that they need to do each week so that they don't run into any problems with their classes. So we're going to talk today in this video about how do you do that? How do you structure a student's time each week and each day so that they can get all of their assignments done in each class? So what I'm going to show you on here is a sample schedule that we can create and how that might work. What you're seeing on your screen right now is a list of classes that a teacher created, Mrs. Macaron, that a student, some of the classes that a student might be taking. So I put this on here just so you can see that the students will have a bunch of different classes. They could have 6 classes, and in each of those classes there's going to be assignments due each week. So then the secret is, how do they manage their time to get all of those assignments done in all 6 classes each week? It's not necessarily an easy thing, but with the right structure it can be done, and it can be done very successfully. The first thing you want to look at with your child in their schedule is what do they have to do each week? What classes are they taking, and what is due in each class each week? You as a parent would need to know how to find that along with your child. And then once you see what their classes are and how much work is due each week, then you need to talk about how are you going to approach that. How are you going to break that work up each day to get it done? So not only do you need to have a weekly schedule, but a virtual student has to have a daily schedule. Now in a regular brick and mortar school, they're just handed a schedule and they pass to each one of their classes for 45 minutes each day, and they don't have to think about it. But when they're sitting home alone in their bedrooms with their computer on, there's no teacher standing there to give them a schedule. They have to create one of their own. Now our classes are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so they can really approach this in a manner that works best for them. What is the best time for your child to work? What is their strong part of the day? Not every student works well, let's say at 8:30 in the morning till 3 o'clock in the afternoon like a regular school day. So you need to think about the strengths and weaknesses of your child as a learner and the best time of the day for them to learn and to do work. I will say a couple of things. Number one, a student to be successful in virtual school should spend about the same amount of time working in school as they would in a regular school. In a regular school, they go to school 4 to 6 hours a day, and they may need 4 to 6 hours a day to be successful in virtual school. There's going to be a lot of work due in each one of these classes. I also would tell you that the best thing to do is for your child to work in at least 2 or 3 classes per day. I don't think it's a good idea to work in one class all day long. What we find is that students get bored if they spend too much time in one class. So I think you should go for 2 to 3 classes per day, at least. Even more if you want to. And I also think that it's important for students to take a short break each hour. You notice that in school, regular school, they get up and they move to another class after 45 minutes. I mean, this little break is really important so that they don't get bored and they don't get burned out. So I would say a short break each hour. Another little bit of advice I'm going to give you in this video before we move on is that I don't think students should multitask. They should focus on school and that's all. They shouldn't be working in a class but also texting their friends or searching on the internet for some music. One thing at a time, no multitasking. And they should also keep their computer free from distractions. So if they're working in school, they should not have multiple windows open, one for Facebook, one for video games, one for Twitter. No. Close all unnecessary windows and have no distractions. Okay, so that's all for this video, and I'm going to come back with another video, and we're going to go through and show you how to create an actual schedule.